We're gonna make some cowboy cookies today. That's butter. Now we put a little sugar in here and we're mixing it with the butter. This is hard. This is brown sugar now. So gotta mix that sugar and butter with the now brown sugar. That's a lot of types of sugar. And when I say a lot, I mean 2. Next up, we're gonna put in 2 eggs. So this is really cool because my Uncle Todd actually made that vanilla, and it was only 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now let's get to mixing. Gotta mix in that egg with the brown sugar. Now this is getting a little easier. And here in a little bit, we will add some almond flour. You don't need to use almond flour. You can really use any flour, I'm pretty sure. But we're using almond flour because that's really the only flour we have right now. So you need 2 cups of almond flour, or whatever flour you are using. Alright, next up, we're gonna use 1 teaspoon. And you see this flap right here? Well, you can actually use it to get literally 1. Like exactly 1. Teaspoon of baking soda, and I poured that into the almond flour. It's kind of funny. It looks like it's like literally sand, and then there's just snow. So the last one was baking soda. This one is baking powder. So let me put in my, I believe, half a teaspoon. Cut it off just the same because it also has that little thing, and then just dump the baking powder in the dry ingredients. I kinda had to pull my hair back because it was getting in the way. Half a teaspoon of salt in the dry. Now, remember, put the dry and all your other ingredients in different spots. So right here and here. So what we're gonna do here with the dry ingredients is we're gonna slowly stir it up basically. And then we are going to put it in the wet ingredients over here. Next up, we have 2 cups of oatmeal. Oh. There's 1 cup. And now it's time for the 2nd cup. And I just realized they have this for a reason, to make it pour out easier. Alright, so I have to slowly stir this because mine is like really full. So I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom and slowly turn it over. Now we're gonna add our dry to our wet, a little bit at a time. So now that we have some of the dry ingredients in, I'm gonna easily but kind of try and speed this up. I'm gonna kind of stir this around. And the reason I'm trying to make this quick is because I love baking and I kind of want to share it with you. So I don't want you to miss that opportunity because I feel like I definitely could have, but I kind of refuse not to. I go on no matter what. I just love cooking and baking. Someday I want to be a chef, actually. We also added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Alright, so what we're doing here is we have 2 bowls. We have this one which we're going to put chocolate chips in, and this one we're going to put raisins in. So basically it's just going to be the same cookie, just with the different toppings. And always taste test the chocolate chips first. And now, just because why not, I'm gonna dump all in except one. And then just eat the one I have. Alright, so now we gotta mix this together. Now, these are the raisins. So anyways, we put butter on this whole tray, and right now these cookies kind of look like lumps right now, but then once we like cook them and stuff, they should look like normal cookies. Remember, ovens are hot, so get your parents' help. So you need to bake these at 350 from 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Let's see what we got. So one of the things that really helps us with the cooling the cookies is this cooling rack, because air comes up from the bottom too, also causing it to cool down more. So you don't have to use one of these, but you can. We are going to move the cookies to here though. I know I'm wearing oven mitts, but they're still kind of hot. So here they are. There's some big ones. And they came out kind of flat like this because we used almond flour, not rising flour. Delicious.
Jackson TV.
Jackson TV.